So in this video, what I want to do is talk about what is a shuffle. So I talk about these all the time. There's like a there was like a jewel crafting disenchant shuffle. There's currently, a lot of the ways a lot of people generate soul dust is with the soul. Sorry, the shrouded cloth bracers. They'll buy shrouded cloth off the auction house, craft the bracers, and then disenchant those to generate soul dust. So like here, let me buy 6 of these. So this would be a vendor shuffle. So I need 6 pallid bones and 5 desolate cloth. And then I need 8 penumbra thread. So this is before, so that's what, 13, 24, 24 gold. I don't know if that'll, I was hoping it would show me what, so that's about 24 gold. 8 penumbra thread is going to cost me 57. And the idea is the total of that is going to be less than the vendor price for a composite bow. So let's just make sure. So and this shows my crafting cost is 82 gold. Vendor price is 89 gold. Oops, it already sold. So I'll buy it back. So the vendor price is 89. I've made 7 gold in the process, and that's why you'll see a lot of people you'll see if you kind of follow like in the combat log or whatever, or if you've got the settings so it shows what people are creating and stuff, you'll see lots of people creating composite bows, um, and then they're with the idea that they're going to vendor them. There's lots of other shuffles, and just actually the act of crafting something is in a sense a shuffle. So I'm going to craft. I'm going to take some materials either I buy or get in large quantities somehow. Um, craft those, and then either sell the end product. So that's basically it. I'm going to buy stuff or farm stuff, do some sort of transformation on it, and then sell the end product. And in one sense, the more excuse me, the more complicated it is, the likelihood that other people are unaware of it is a lot higher. So one thing I find about I dislike about the whole vendor shuffles and stuff, or shuffles in general, is they tend to be very tedious. It's like back in BFA, there was a Tide spray linen, or I think it was Samadin that came up with this shuffle where you could either buy um, like leather or cloth, and you could make bracers. Then you would take those to the scrapper. You'd scrap those for expulsum, and then you would take using that expulsum and other materials, you'd create uh, the I guess the honorable bracers or something like that, something that was a purple item, and then you would disenchant that, and that was like a super long process, but it actually made veiled crystals, gave them like a more stable price, at least as far as your personal cost, what you could make them with. So anyway, that's basically what a shuffle is. It's basically the act of crafting something, and then you end up selling the end product, but maybe it's more on a mass scale. and that's why early on, I guess, people were making like tons and tons of composite bows, and that's why Blizzard added, instead of maybe 4 penumbra thread, they bumped it up to 8. The cost of penumbra thread went from like 4 gold if you're exalted to 7.2 gold. So they kind of just really nerfed that. So I mean, you can still make 7 gold, and at about 2 seconds to craft an item. That's 3,600 divided by 2, 1,800 times 7 gold. Uh, you're making 12 to 13,000 gold per hour. I just find it just boring and tedious, and I'd rather just be playing the game, doing something else anyway. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. I talk about vendor shuffles quite a bit, so take care.